What's going on, everybody? Today we have the task of diagnosing a 2001 Toyota RAV4 and why it's not passing smog. Let's check it out. So the owner has already told me that there's a check engine light, so we're gonna take out OBD2 scanner, hook it up. And if you don't already know, one end of the cable hooks up to this scanner and then the other goes down to the port under here. P0171 174. Okay, so 171 and 174. Just to start it off, seeing how it sounds like. And that light is not going away. So I don't know about any other states, but if you have a check engine light here in California, it's not passing and you gotta fix that. So what code 171 and 174 is telling me is that there is too much air, not enough fuel. So bank 1 and bank 2 are running way too lean. Now a couple of go-tos that you can do first off the bat is clean your mass airflow sensor. I'll be honest, this is the second time we've tried to tackle this already. We actually sprayed the sensor, well, I don't know, a couple weeks ago already. So the light came back, so it's probably not that. Next we'll probably take a look at is to see if there's any vacuum leaks anywhere. The owner did not mention that it was running rough or whatnot. I guess he did say sometimes it stalls off the line. Another thing you think about is O2 sensors. Now, these are probably the original O2 sensors, brand new with this car. To me, in my opinion, that is a maintenance item. I would replace it every 100,000 miles or whatever it is. This thing's got way over 100,000 miles. So, if it were my car and money wasn't such a big issue, I'd probably replace the O2 sensors. But let's just check out the air intake to see if there are any leaks there. Let's just check out the simple stuff first. So I'm gonna systematically take off one of these tubes off one at a time, really look at it and see if there are any leaks anywhere. Just looking at it right here, I don't see any obvious cracks or anything. I'm gonna check out this tube. Our mass airflow sensor is this guy back here, so I'm definitely gonna check out this tube as well. So let's do that. Let's just take out one tube at a time. Apparently I live in a dirt track area here. Next, let's open the box. Apparently the owner took this car to a shop and they did all the maintenance on it, hoping to fix it. Apparently changing the air filter and the spark plugs is gonna fix this code. So the box looks clean to me. The box looks clean. The other part of the box, no cracks, nothing. Huh, wonder what that is. So closer inspection, this tube down here looks like it's installed correctly. Nothing loose or anything. We're still gonna take it off and check to see if there's any cracks anywhere. Some brittleness here on this vacuum line. I don't think that would explain the leak though. Or the code, I should say. Look at this guy here. There's definitely a crack over here. See on this side of the clamp. So instead of looking over there, we're gonna divert our attention to this guy right here. I'm gonna take off this tube here. So here's what it initially looks like. I'm gonna peel this back and just investigate a little further up this way to see if there's any bigger cracks that may be explaining an air leak, a vacuum leak. That's electrical tape, black electrical tape. So the previous owner, because the guy I'm fixing this car for, he bought it used. The previous owner just taped this up. They knew this was a problem. Look at that, this tape is just disintegrating. Wow. Okay, so first step, we're just gonna replace this tube here. Looks like a pretty standard tube to me. I just gotta check out the diameter. Yeah, it's not a special tube. That fitting is maybe that fitting at the end there. We're gonna keep that obviously. And then really it's just a rubber tubing. Here's another look, a little closer look. Look, it just falls apart. Look at that crack right there. I didn't do that, I was like that. I think just rubber tubing that has been hardened over time. This is super solid plastic now. Does not feel like rubber anymore. All right, I am at O'Reilly's. I've tried both O'Reilly's and AutoZone, and there is no replacement for this guy. And it should not be a universal hose, because oil vapors go through it. You do not want it to break down prematurely from the inside out. So I think I'm gonna have to go on a Toyota website and have to buy this from a Toyota dealership somewhere and get it shipped to me. All right, fast forward a couple days, our part has arrived. Let's check it out, make sure it's the right hose. All right, again, as a review, this is the OEM one that's cracked up here. This is a genuine Toyota hose I ordered from a dealership online. I'll put this this way. Bam, there you go. So the way this intake tube is oriented, and I do not like this. When I was disassembling all this stuff here, all this cracked plastic, I'm not sure if I dropped something like this inside. I'm not 100%, but to be 100%, I'm gonna take this off under here, take off this whole tube, and just to make sure there's nothing foreign in the throttle body in there. All right, it looks pretty clean to me. So it doesn't hurt to spray some throttle body cleaner while you have this all apart. All right, there it is. It's all assembled here. Again, this side you just push on, and the side clamps on. All right, let's finish this thing up and wrap it up. So that wraps up the repair of these check engine light codes. The only real way to test it is to reset the check engine light with an OBD2 scanner, which I'll do in a bit. And then really just drive it, put some miles on it, and just cross your fingers that the check engine light doesn't come back on. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.